Students, what's up? This is me, Seth, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to make your life easier by creating a Google Calendar. Now, if you're a student who tends to struggle with executive function stuff, meaning if you are feeling resistant, you're like, I don't want to do this, I don't need to do this, my teacher always sends me the updates, or it's always in my email, or I'll do it later, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it in 5 minutes, whatever, and you procrastinate and you're resistant, you have excuses, and that tends to be your MO, I really want to strongly encourage you to think about this way. For any goal you have in life, to have a fantastic life, you have to have good methods of planning. And what I'm going to show you right now is going to make your life easier on multiple levels. I'm going to show you how to set up a Google Calendar. It's going to make your life easier. It's going to give you more time for fun and free time, less stress, and it's going to help you get your schoolwork and stuff done more efficiently. And ultimately, it will set you up to be planting seeds to have a better life, right? So that's the whole point here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you this Google Calendar. And I'm going to walk you through several steps. I want you to pause my video anytime you want and take the action that I just took to get yourself set up. Here we go. So first of all, what I want you to do is go to your Gmail account, just any regular old Gmail account, and click on calendar right here. And that will open up a calendar for you. However, your calendar is going to look different than mine. It will probably be on the week view, and this pane right here will probably be open. What I want you to do is go up in your calendar, and the first thing I want you to do is set up 5 different categories of types of things that you're going to do. The first one is going to be called school. I like to use all caps in it. And when you go into it to change it, when you click into the settings here to change the name of it, because at first it's going to say your name, you're going to see your Gmail account name, and that's what you're going to change to school. The next one I want you to call fun. The next one I want you to call important. The next one I want you to call wellness. I want you to make school some shade of red. You could change it to this shade or any shade of red. There's a reason for that I'll show you in a bit. And then make fun whatever color you think is fun, important whatever color you think is important. But I think that you should make these colors so that they look very different from each other. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the settings here. And I'm going to show you how to add the only calendar that I have left off of this so far. So I want you to add a calendar by clicking right here to add calendar, and then create new calendar, and then call this one family. Or you can call it family and friends or whatever you want. But I think it's really important. You know, a lot of times we get on each other's nerves as family members, and it can be hard sometimes, but it's so important to develop and devote time to family and the people that are really important to you, and really spend time with them where you're not doing things like electronics and stuff like that. Anyhow, this one is for holidays. There are other calendars you can add in, even for your favorite sports team. I'm going to turn the holidays off in just a moment. When we are all done, your calendar is going to look like this. And if I turn off the holidays, it's going to look like that. And this particular month, it happens to have, it just vanished. So let's go ahead and open this up. I'm going to back it up to March. And what I want you to do is take your schedule and start adding things into the schedule. For example, on Mondays, if at 9 a.m. you have Spanish class, I want you to do that. Put a hyphen after it. I like the all caps. Have it say school. This says 9 a.m. Spanish hyphen. The reason I put a hyphen there is because that's where you can write in what you have to do for the day. So maybe you had to read page 46. I'm going to save this, and you will see that it looks like this. I want you to fill in your whole schedule. I'll show you what it's going to look like in a moment for everything you need to be responsible for. Now, when you are done with Spanish, you can simply right-click on that event and change it to green. So I'm very big on using red and green. Red light, red means stop, red means alert, and green means go. Green means it's all good. So this is a lot of my students have a lot of missings, incompletes, zeros, late work. They're always doing test corrections. They're always late in general. They tend to be struggling with organization. They're often unprepared for class and stuff. It takes them a long time to get out the door in the morning. And so all these sorts of things are what my students struggle with. And this helps them a lot to really track if they've completed something. I suggest that when you do this, you don't turn it green until it's submitted or turned in. Green doesn't mean you just finished the homework. It means it's in, it's out of your hands and in the teacher's hands, whether that's digitally or analog, an actual piece of paper assignment or what have you. So now I'm going to show you how I set up an entire set of these. So what's really cool about this is that what you can do, let's say here in the Spanish one, I'm going to go back to the Spanish one. I'm going to click edit and I'm going to click repeats. And let's say that you had Spanish every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And let's say that it was at the same time, and I click done, and watch what happens. It auto-populates every day on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 9 a.m. It shows that I have Spanish. Now, I don't want that in there anymore because it's going to mess up what I'm about to show you. So this is how you would delete it. And do I want to delete this event? Okay. Well, what if I wanted to delete all of them? Well, then you go like this and you click all events, and that will delete every single thing that I put in this series. And now they are all gone. Now what's going to happen is we're going to go ahead and you're going to put in whatever you're going to do. Your morning routine might start at 8. In this case, I have a note where I'm going to do breath work and meditation. Any of you that follow me might know that I do breath work that helps you focus, helps you feel more invigorated, etc. Maybe then you shower, maybe then you eat a healthy breakfast, and maybe that's your morning routine, and you can put it here in the notes. So if you ever want to edit right here in the notes, you can add in all sorts of notes, or you can change the colors here. There's all sorts of customization. I'm not going to go into all the customization because you can do that on your own. So let's say that I wanted a morning routine at 8 a.m. I had it replicate daily for 5 days a week. I had math on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9 a.m. History at 10 a.m. on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, etc. Maybe I want to focus and study at 11 a.m. and do any of my extra remaining work that I need to finish up on. Maybe I have electives at 2, and maybe I have free time at 3:30, family time at 6:30, where I want to be present and have no electronics during that time because I think it's really important for me to be present for the people in my life. And then maybe I have a shutdown routine at night that helps me wind down. Maybe I want to get to bed by 10 or 10:30, so I set my shutdown routine at 9. Well, however you want to do it, it doesn't matter. Now, this is kind of hard to see because there are 3 more. It's not in there really well. So I like to go to the settings and change the density. And I like my density to be compact because I feel like it's easier for me to see everything. So now that it's compact, I have 2 more. It just allows me to put more on my calendar here. Sorry, I'm talking so fast. I just want to get through this so that you can get down to business and get this set up for yourself. Anyhow, I've replicated all of these things for the entire week. And I have free time on Sunday. I have free time on Saturday. I have workouts, all the things that I need in here. And then here's the calendars that I had before: school, family, fun, important, and wellness. You can make whatever ones you want. But check this out. This is where it gets really good. What happens is that my students don't have a good sense of time. And there's actually a thing called time blindness. Time blindness. This is a real thing. So some of my students who struggle with time blindness, this is an amazing way to really know what is going on in your life. So check this out. What I want you to do is switch it to the week view. And this is what it looks like on the week view. Pick a week and have it completely filled in pretty much every minute. I don't have any, I should put free here, so let me do that. Free, I'm going to make that in fun, and I'm going to save that, and I'm going to move that up a little bit so it fits in properly. Anyhow, now I have free time. I could replicate that for every day. But basically, I want you to have this sort of a calendar. And then I want you to go to print this calendar. And when you go to print this calendar, what's going to happen is it's going to give you several options. If you have a black and white printer, you can print it in black and white. You can choose if it's landscape or portrait, but I want you to have a template of what your week looks like. I want you to put it up on the wall in your bedroom. I want you to put it up on the wall in your bathroom, up on the wall in your kitchen, up on the refrigerator. I want it all over the place because I want your life to be easier and simpler, less stressful, more freedom, more fun, more focus is going to give you more freedom and more fun. Oh, I like how that sounds. More focus is going to give you more freedom and more fun. So the more you're able to compact your times and really focus on what you need to at the times that you need to, and not procrastinate and not string things out that should take 20 minutes, that take 2 hours, the more you work on these skills, the better off you're going to be, the more freedom, more fun you're going to have in life, and the more you will be able to create the future that you want to have. So just wanted to walk through the basics. You can get into all the details and all kinds of cool things with alerts and with color coding and all this stuff. But at the very least, what I recommend you do is that you take your entire semester right now, the entire rest of your semester, plug in a block for every minute of time you have, print it on the weekly view, and then keep it on the monthly view, and use this all the time so that you can have less stress, more focus, better results in school, more education from school, and more freedom and more fun in life. My name is Seth. I hope that was helpful to you. I will see you in the next one.